Have you ever come across an elderly person who is grumpy and always throwing a fit? Did it ever cross your mind that this might be the future me? I remember reading a book named A Man Called Ove, and the main character was in his late 50s, he was bitter and stubborn. And the question that stuck in my head was, what if I turned into a grumpy and irritable person when I grow old? Now this Ove character isn't necessarily mean, and as the story keeps going you do see the backstory of what and why caused him to be this grumpy old man. But inside he is a soft and somewhat likable human being. Anyways, this isn't about his character or the book. Here we will try to explore why people tend to get irritable as they age, mostly in their 50s and 60s, and what can we do to prevent this common grumpy old man syndrome. While rummaging through the internet for an answer, I found very few reasons or factors that contribute to this behavior change, while they all fall into same or similar category. It's best to say that the problem lies in physiology and psychology realm. According to medical science, hormonal change is the culprit. In case of women, when they reach the age of 50, estrogen decline, and this stage is called menopause, that is, ovulation ends and hormone production plummets to a very low level. Also, estrogen is linked to mood disruption, the very reason why women get so cranky during their menstruation. In men, production of testosterone starts decreasing after 40, and this happens over a period of many years by 1 to 2% each year. This gradual decline is called late-onset hypogonadism, or in general term andropause. But the interesting thing to note is it doesn't happen to all male. Only about 20% above 60 years and 30 to 50% over 80 years experience this age-related low testosterone. The answer is clear to why not all men are grumpy when they are old, only a small portion, and it's obviously not due to this hormonal change. With aging follows physical ailments, and did you know testosterone helps build muscle strength? Now imagine weakening muscle mass with other additional problem. The grumpy old syndrome has become synonym with men, and the reason is because women deal with their menopause by talking to others while men yell to release their anger. As people get older, an individual have to deal with weak eyesight, hearing problems, weak bones, constant body ache, breathing issues, and so on. All these physical changes in the body makes a person feel weak and would start getting anxious at some point. This feeling of helplessness leads to depression, and it comes out in the form of anger. From the lens of psychology, emotional health plays a huge part in a way that older people have lived longer to experience more changes around them, which in turn leads to experience loss of loved ones, and it exhibit in the form of emotional outbursts. With changing times, it becomes quite difficult to get along with the new generation, be it technology advancement or socio-political dynamism. The world around them is changing at a fast pace, and how does one expect an older person to adjust quickly when they are having hard time to even look for their keys or glasses and even remembering the basic events of their life? And these changes makes one feel helpless and frustrated. Social isolation with age is also common, as there are less people around to talk to. After someone retires, there is a lot of change, especially losing workplace identity, and can result in asociality. With time, this can create a void and make someone bitter. Though the grumpy old man has been stereotyped by the younger general population, the irony is most older people are happier than the younger adults. And there are studies that says it is due to a phenomenon known as positivity effect, wherein older people have increased preference to positive material over negative in cognitive processing. Then why label most older adults into grumpy individuals? And this has to be because of how younger society lack the will of understanding and be empathetic towards them. Younger generation needs to be patient and more caring. With this being said, there is no denying that there are some old people who are always bursting with anger and irritation. But there are ways to minimize this anger. The first thing, as one is getting older, it's high time to adapt and accept that changes are taking place and the body isn't young enough. It is okay to express stress to someone they can talk to, making small positive changes. Taking part in any activity where the body doesn't get tired easily, like meditation or brisk walking, and this could aid in positive thoughts, reduce anxiety and depression. One of the effective ways is to go out and find friends of your age with similar interest, and this could kindle a new friendship or a bond, and can be done through joining a support group or volunteering in the neighborhood. It's also very important for younger adults to pay attention and be empathetic, because this same cycle of growing old will bite us back when we grow older. And it's also a responsibility of the society as a whole to care for old age people irrespective of our relationship with them. Always be kind, helpful, and respectful. So do you think you can handle growing old? And next time when you see an elderly, give a helping hand or a smile. Thank you for watching. Until next time with another random topic.